welcome back, and today we're gonna do moss poles. So if you guys don't know really what it is, it's pretty much just something so your plants that like to trail or to climb have something to climb. So today I'm gonna show you how exactly I make mine. So we're gonna grab ourselves a piece of PVC pipe. I think this is a 1/2 inch, let me see. It's a 3/4 inch pipe. We're gonna cut it down to the size that we need it at, and then also go ahead and put some moss around it. So I just got this moss and everything you can find at your local Home Goods, except maybe the fishing wire, which you can probably not even see on the camera, but I got some in here just because I have fishing poles already, so I just grabbed some off of it. You're gonna want some PVC pipe cutters. We got a bowl of water, and I actually put some nutrients in here, so that's why it's a little yellow. And then I found this stupid just like tomato cage in my backyard, and I think these are only like $2 anyways, but it's just so I can get a piece of wire off of it. And I took my husband's knife, so, or I guess multi-tool, whatever. So we're gonna use that too. So first things first, we're gonna measure out how tall we want this, and you can always add a coupling and add another piece to it if it gets taller, so no worries if you cut it short. So the wire we're going to use to attach to the bottom of the PVC so we can stick it in the soil or LECA, whatever you have. So we only needed, let's go, we'll let it climb to about here. Like I said, we can always add a coupling and extend the length if we need to. So I forgot where. We'll do about here. So here's our piece we're gonna use. You can see it's quite a lot higher than the plant is right now, but we're gonna let it go ahead and grow on top of that. So we're gonna take that, stick our plant to the side, take some of our moss, and we're gonna stick it in the water. Just so it gets soft so we can kind of mold it a little better. And you can leave it in here for a few minutes or so, but we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So grab our PVC, grab our fishing wire. We're gonna go ahead and try to hold the moss against the PVC pipe, meanwhile wrapping the fishing wire around it. It's gonna get pretty messy, so you might wanna do this outside or somewhere you don't really care about, like this table outside, or put a towel down and just pick everything up at the end. So that's what we got so far. And we're just gonna keep going. Okay, and we ran out of fishing wire, so I'm gonna grab some more. Meanwhile, I'm gonna let this soak as well, so it can start to soften. We're halfway done. Okay, I just went ahead and got my whole reel of fishing wire, so we're just gonna use this whole thing. There we go. Now we'll go back through, and I see a few little spots here and there that don't really have that much, so I'm gonna add a little more, but everything's holding out pretty good. As you can see, I was going around and then kind of up and back down with the wire just to get those little weird spots to sit down. So let me go back up here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and cut it a little bit of ways. And just try to make a knot. That's good. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and attach a piece of this wire down. So we're gonna take hubby's little multi-tool. See if I can cut a piece or not. Okay, I'm gonna grab wire cutters because his little wire cutters aren't big enough. So 1 second. Okay, I got me some Dikes. We're gonna go ahead and try to measure this. Make sure we get enough. We're gonna go about yay tall. Okay, I got one. Now I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do 2. So 1 more. All right, so we got our 2, about almost the same size. And that was a little hard, so you might need a little bit of help getting those, or if you just have some random wire hanging around, like some stakes that you don't use anymore, that would be perfect. So we're gonna take these, we're gonna attach them to the bottom of our moss pole. So that's gonna be our legs that go into the pot instead of having the PVC taking up a lot of room in the pot. We'll go about yay tall, because that's where I want it to sit. Our fishing wire again. I'm gonna just wrap this around a few times. That's about good. I'm gonna leave some extra so I can make a knot. Honestly, just tie it until it ties. I finally got a knot in there, so just get those situated. Cut that little extra piece off. One shorter than the other, so you can bring that up a little bit. Looks about right. Cleaned up a little bit. I'm gonna throw this back in here because I'm gonna make another one anyways. I got a little pot. I'm gonna throw the LECA in. Oh, you guys, look at these roots. What? Look how great they're doing. Isn't that just, I just spilled water everywhere. How cool is that? Like, you get to see those roots come out and they're so nice and white. But all right, we're gonna go ahead and take her out of here and do the moss pole in here. We're gonna dump her LECA out, so close your ears. Look at that. Now there is still some black roots in here, which are her soil roots, which I'm just gonna pick off real quick. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pour some LECA at the bottom. Get our moss pole in there. And get our plant in there. Realistically, I could have just shoved the moss pole in there, we would have been fine. But I wanted to get her roots out of the way so we don't just smush into them. But you can just throw it in your pot, especially since we put those stakes down. I'm just gonna shove her as far down as I can. And close your ears again because they're gonna drop the LECA back in. There we go. We can put her back in her water. Kind of shove this back down in there just so it's situated pretty good. And we're gonna get some plant tie and we're gonna prop her up against this. And since this is wet right now, she'll be able to hang on to it a little better with those aerial roots. And as she continues to grow, she'll end up growing more aerial roots and just try to climb up and up, depending on how much light she has, or where her light is pointing as well. So let me grab some of that tape and I'll be right back. I don't know if you guys can really see that. It's just a roll of like green stuff. I buy this at the 99-cent store when they had their garden section during the springtime. So I think it's supposed to stick to itself, but it doesn't. I'm just gonna cut pieces and just tie it around a few stems and make a knot. So I'm gonna cut about yay much. We're gonna try to get her to grow those roots around here. So we do want her touching directly on here until she starts climbing by herself. So we do want to hold those stems against the moss pole to encourage that growth. Of course, I cut the tape too short, so we need a longer piece than this. There we have it. There's our little moss pole. Now, usually I don't like the look of these just because it's a little different and weird. But I think because I use such a small PVC pipe, which you can use this for a bigger plant too, it's still gonna wrap around just in a tighter circle, which I think looks fine. It looks a little nicer. It's not bulky, it's not in the way. You still have something for your plants to climb on. So I regularly recommend either using a 1/2 inch PVC or a 3/4 inch PVC like we used here. Even then, it's a little bulky. I would have gone with the size smaller and it would have been fine still, but see one of those. We have one of those sticking through already. And then adding the piece of wire at the bottom really helps stabilize the whole thing, and you're not taking up that much space in your pot either, so you don't have to go for a bigger pot with the small plant. So I kept her in the same pot. She has more than enough room to grow still, and it's not bad. But yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. You guys know what to do. See y'all later. Bye.